Alright guys, welcome back for week number 2 in the Autumn League, sponsored by Nike and Big Max Golf. This week we are playing Muirfield Village, the redesigned version from just a couple of years ago, which should be fantastic. Jack Nicklaus design in Dublin, Ohio in the States, home of the Memorial Championship on the PGA Tour. It is playing just around 6,900 yards, so a little bit longer than what it was last week, but let's see how we go. All right, here we go. First hole, 369 metres, a little bit downhill. Just make sure the camera and everything is actually running. That's always a good thing. All right, line off the tee that I'll certainly be trying to take is just over the bunkers on the right hand side. I should be able to carry them as long as I make solid contact. We'll see how we go. I've hit about 3 shots warm up, so I should be fine. It hurt a little bit, but it should be fine. It's in play. Just ran off the fairway. Leaving 95 metres in. We will be going probably just a good solid gap wedge here. Not a lot to it. If it's the right club, it's pretty good, I think. Don't spin. Hey, there we go. That's always a good start. Start with a birdie and don't need the putter. Second hole, 371. Down the hill again. A lot of the tee shots at Muirfield Village are actually downhill. It is quite a clever design in that regard. There is a creek that runs down the right-hand side, but if we just err to the right-hand side of those 2 trees near the fairway on the left, we should be pretty good. If we hit a good tee shot, we should only have a wedge in there again. I should not practice more often. Who needs warm-up? .92, we know what club that is. We will be going the 50-degree wedge again. This would be pretty handy to get off to a couple of birdies if we can hit another good one. A little bit pushy. It's on the green note. It's safe. We'll test the putter out. 23 feet. Not a lot to it. Pretty flat. Don't think I've hit it. Short in the jaws. I'm not going to go in leaving them that short, but it is a par. Now the fun holes start. Water down the left-hand side and water around by the green. It does say that it's only 326 to the hole, however. I know I certainly can't go close to that. Run out is around the 250 mark. You do need to hit it around 200 metres to get it past the trees on the left to be able to have a shot at the green. So hopefully we can get the tee shot in play. Going with a 3-iron down here. That should be fine. should leave a pretty good yardage in. Open everything up to the green. Now you certainly don't want to be short or right here because nothing good will happen. 119, it's going to be a pitching wedge. Taking a little bit off it with the flag towards the back, might try and bring it in a little bit lower. Try and get it to skip up the green a little bit. Is it going to skip? Tried. Very safe shot. Just over 20 feet away. See if we learned anything from the last putt. About the same distance, just a fraction up the hill. Ah, there we go. He learnt well. 2 birdies in the first 3 holes. Now the fourth, 169 metre par 3. Flag at the front on the left-hand side. I think it's going to have to be a little 6-iron. I don't think I can really try and force 7 there. Certainly don't want to hit it in that front bunker. Try and hit it just a little bit right and a little bit of a draw, bringing it in along the line of the green. See if my shot shaping's still any good from the previous week. Is it drawing enough? That's all right, that's on. Very, very safe. Good yardage. Hit it exactly on the number. Down the hill, 33 feet, 34 feet, we'll round up. Try and get the speed. That's there. There we go. Finally starting to make some putts. Getting used to the speed and the run out, which is always good. All right, 5th hole, par 5. What kind of strategy do you want to take? There is a creek that bisects the fairway at around the 270 metre mark. That's in driver range. It's 280, 75 to carry the water to get to the second fairway. The water runs down the right hand side. 300 to reach the fairway on the right. That's the Bryson fairway. That's no chance. I think 3 wood is going to be the way to go. Straight down here. And then, as long as this gets in play, that will leave options for the second shot. Trying to do a little bit of a fade down here. Yeah, that is a fade, sort of. Missed the tree. That should be pretty good. Gives us options, leaving us 213 to the hole. Over water, over a bunker. Got to have a go, don't you? No point laying up. 3-iron. Have to hit it solid. Make sure it gets over everything. Can't really hit that much better. Safe. We're over the water. Got up just a little bit high. A little bit high, but it's safe. Wedge into the green. Making sure all my equipment's still working. Yeah, that's always a good start. All right, 15 metres. Let's have a look at the grid, see what the green does. Pretty flat around the hole. Not going to be super easy though. Not a lot of green to work with. Sit there. Will it stay in a gimme? Yes, it will. That's all right. Four under through five. Sixth hole, par 4, 360 odd. Smash driver. Got a smash driver. Water should certainly not come into play. Certainly doesn't when you hit it off the shaft. Missed the tree. We might be lucky. Not a great swing. Get the right tee. Not a great swing at all. Let's have a look at the replay. Yep, very much on the heel. Ugliness. All right. 112 metres, front flag, a little bit down the hill. I want to try and hit this one past the flag. We're in the rough, but miraculously we've got a perfect lie. Don't know how that would happen. Hard gap wedge. Try and land it past the flag. Give it a bit of raz. We got the raz, but we didn't get it past the flag. Just come off the green. It's on the fringe. One of the bonuses of the new software is if you're on the fringe, you actually still do get the line. But how do we want to play it? It's a lot of fringe that we do have to go through. 27 feet away. I think we still got to putt it. That's the safest way. It is up the hill a little bit. Roll it up there to a gimme. That's all we got to do. Certainly learnt from the last round with the lag putting. All right, 499 metre, par 5. Can we bust it over that bunker on the left? It's going to be touch and go. That's 270. I'm going to try and go just a little bit right of that. Probably a good thing I did go just a little bit right, because that would have landed right in the face of it. That leaves us 232 to the flag. Got to fly it all the way there. Can't land it short. It's not going to run up through the junk. There is a little bit of a chipping area short and a chipping area long. But yeah, we'll go 3 wood. Long way to try and get 3 iron there. Especially on the last par 5 when it came up a little bit short. Try and hit a little bit of a high fade. Choke down a little bit. We got the high fade, but hit about 4 inches behind it. So that ain't going anywhere. They could have left sparks. All right, 37 metres. Fair bit of green to work with. Can't tell what the green's doing, but I think it's reasonably flat around the hole. So I'm going to try and land this about halfway and get it to run back to the flag. Well, that's the plan. A little bit too far. Idea was good. Execution, crap. All right, roll it off the green. We have to get this up and down now. It's only about 15 feet away, but up a slope and then down. So I'm going to try and hit just a little bump. Just carry it on that. Oh, that's all right. Save the par. That's the most important thing. Now the 8th hole is a par 3, 162. A little bit downhill, but legitimately plays almost like an island green. Very long green, but very narrow. So I'm going to go an 8-iron here. It is about half a club downhill. No, I can't get 8-iron there. I'm going to look really silly if I get 7-iron too far now. See how we go. Seven-iron was the club. 7-iron was definitely the club. If it stops, running back down the green, 21 feet, can't be disappointed with that. Anywhere on this green is good. We can certainly see why the ball did run back a little bit. All right, 21 feet, bit up the hill. Chance if it's there. Oh! Good roll. Not bad roll at all. All right, 9th hole. 360. Fairway narrows that are pretty much where you're going to hit driver. I think 3-wood's going to be the prudent play. Smacking it down there. Just have to avoid these trees off the tee. It's always a good positive thought to think. Don't hit the trees. Straight at the lookout in the clubhouse. Caught a little bit heavy again, but should be safe. Just been the right rough, but the trees hopefully shouldn't come into play. With the flag back right. No, that should be all right. 131. Can't be short, can't be right. A little 9-iron at that back bunker with a little fade, hopefully. Should be perfect. And that's too much fade. Get really lucky. Nope. Splush. Too much fade. Got too gutsy. It's giving me the point of entry, which is always good. That is one of the things with this software at the moment. It will legitimately just drop you where the point of entry is. All right. Need to hold this for a par. Very disappointing. 7 metres. A little bit up the hill. Gave it a run. Should be good enough for the bogey. That is a bogey. That is a little bit disappointing. But there we are, guys. We got off to a good start. Slowed a little bit towards the end of that 9, but we're still 3 under par. This is not an easy golf course, so can't be too disappointed with that. Anyway, that's the end of part 1. Stay tuned for part 2, the back 9, coming up very soon.